Welcome back, everyone. You've probably walked right past one of these machines without even knowing it. Bitcoin ATMs. They convert cash into cryptocurrencies, and they become a key tool for scammers to bilk Americans out of hundreds of millions of dollars. Jay O'Brien has this story.
Hello.
She's at $23,000 already.
Where's she at right now?
In the corner over here.
You're watching a cryptocurrency scam caught in real time.
Yes.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Please, I have the bank on the phone.
Okay, let me talk to who you're talking to on the bank.
I'm in danger.
Okay, stop putting money in there.
Fran Bates, 85 years old, has been coaxed to a gas station she's never been to, up to a machine she's never seen before, and is now a click away from losing tens of thousands of dollars of her life savings.
Do not click anything.
Lieutenant James Stewart arrived in the nick of time.
No, listen to me. Do you really want to fight this fight with me?
That's not your problem.
Yes, it is my problem, because what you're doing is committing a crime.
Because Mindy Jordan, an eagle-eyed observer in that gas station, sensed something was wrong and called 911.
She was my angel.
Your angel?
Yes, she rescued me.
I was so scared for you.
Well, I was beginning to get pretty afraid, too.
What was happening on your computer? Fran says she was convinced to click a link, and then the scammer then spoke to her through the speakers of her computer. And over the course of 2 days, persuaded Fran that her bank account had been infiltrated and she needed to withdraw all of her money to be deposited into something called a Bitcoin ATM.
It's true. That's
It
exactly
seems so
what
hard to believe.
I know, and you think if you had to listen to it, you would wonder what's going on with that woman. Doesn't she realize what they're doing to her? No, you don't.
But they've got you.
Oh, they have you right where they want you. Thanks to this young lady, because of her knowledge, and I had never, what was the machine that I was?
A Bitcoin machine.
Bitcoin.
Fran is just one of dozens of victims ABC News and our owned television stations have found who were lured by scammers to deposit money into a Bitcoin ATM, a machine you may have walked by but never noticed, popular in gas stations, supermarkets, and liquor stores.
They just kept reeling you in more and more. You had no idea that this was a scam.
He walked me through everything on the Bitcoin machine.
Amy Nofziger, the director of fraud victim support for AARP, says her team fields dozens of calls every day from victims of a variety of different scams that all end the same way, with money deposited into one of the more than 45,000 Bitcoin ATMs across the country.
They look pretty much like a regular ATM. The difference is you don't really get money out of them. You put money in and buy cryptocurrency. And they're everywhere. From where we sit right now, there's about 10 in a 2-mile radius of us.
There's 10 around us.
Yep.
Just last year, data from the FBI shows Americans collectively lost nearly $250 million to scams using Bitcoin ATMs, more than doubling the total from the previous year. And fraudsters often believe the machine's digital transactions keep them anonymous and are untraceable, but not for Adam Zarazinski.
You can trace the untraceable.
Yes, it is not untraceable. It is very traceable.
Zarazinski runs a cryptocurrency forensics firm called Inca Digital, working with law enforcement to track the funds scammers steal. He showed us how they do it.
So within a certain period of time, a couple hours, maybe a day, maybe longer, $20,000 of scam money just went through this one ATM?
Yes, these ATMs overwhelmingly serve scammers.
Overwhelmingly?
Yes, these are all transnational criminal groups. Yeah, these are not one-off guys in grandma's basement. These are compounds typically.
This is a business.
This is a business.
Zarazinski explains those sophisticated scams that start with things like persistent text messages from unknown numbers increasingly now end up with an unsuspecting victim depositing cash into a Bitcoin ATM.
So the texts I'm getting on my phone, they are from large criminal groups?
Yes.
That's who's trying to scam me?
That is who's doing it.
And lawmakers have taken notice. At least 17 states have now passed legislation restricting or outright banning Bitcoin ATMs. And last month, the Attorney General of Washington, D.C. sued a popular ATM company, alleging a whopping 93% of their transactions were tied to scams. The defendant in that suit, Athena Bitcoin, adamantly denied those claims in a statement to ABC News, saying in part they have strong safeguards against fraud, including transparent instructions, prominent warnings, and consumer education, and that just as a bank isn't held responsible if someone willingly sends funds to someone else, Athena does not control users' decisions. But Zarazinski believes Bitcoin ATM companies should do more to protect victims of fraud, like capping the amount of money a user can deposit in one day.
Why do you think, as you say, they're not being aggressive enough?
Money. It's money.
They have a financial incentive to let people be scammed?
Yep, because they make a percent on every transaction.
While Zarazinski can track most transactions, victims often don't get their money back.
You're my knight in shining armor.
But Fran Bates did. Because of Mindy's 911 call and the quick work of Lieutenant Stewart, her deposit at that ATM was stopped. The scammer thwarted, though never identified, and the police were later able to recover all of her money working with the company that operates the ATM. Divine intervention, Fran calls it, but not everyone is so lucky.
Thank goodness you're someone that when you saw something, you did something.
So a number of people are now doing something. Our thanks to Jay O'Brien for that.